Incendiary, penned by British author Chris Cleave in 2005, takes the form of a heartfelt letter addressed to the infamous Islamic extremist leader, Osama bin Laden. The novel delves into the profound grief and frustration experienced in the aftermath of modern terrorist attacks. The central character, a mother who loses her husband and 4-year-old son during a devastating bombing at a football game, grapples with complex trauma, encompassing both despair over the senseless loss of life and overwhelming guilt stemming from an earlier encounter with another man on the same fateful day. Notably, the novel garnered significant attention due to its eerie resemblance to a real terrorist bombing that occurred in London, England, on the very day of its publication. Incendiary was honored with the First Fiction Award and later adapted into a film released in 2008. The narrator, Petal, resides in East End, a marginalized area of London characterized by its dilapidated concrete apartment towers and lack of vitality. Through her letter, Petal recounts the details of her family life and the events leading up to the tragic terrorist attack. While her husband served as a member of the London police bomb squad, their existence was seemingly ordinary, yet defined by profound love. Petal, on the other hand, sought solace in extramarital affairs, though she grappled with vague feelings of guilt. The terrorist attack shatters Petal's perspective, abruptly snatching away the life she held dear and emphasizing the fragility of human existence. Composing her letter in the aftermath of the unprecedented London attack, Petal recounts the chilling moments when, engaged in an intimate encounter with her regular fling, Jasper Black, she witnesses the televised football game her husband and son attended. Tragically, the stadium falls victim to a terrorist bombing orchestrated by 11 suicide attackers, reducing it to a devastating inferno. In a horrifying instant, Petal's husband and son are cruelly taken from her, right before her disbelieving eyes. With desperate urgency, Petal rushes to the stadium in a futile attempt to rescue her loved ones. However, her efforts are tragically belated, and she finds herself caught amidst the wreckage, suffering severe injuries. The appalling terrorist attack claims the lives of over 1,000 innocent civilians, leaving a city devastated and teetering on the edge of further peril. As the death toll continues to mount, London grapples with an onslaught of subsequent threats. Frantic city officials implement measures to contain the crisis, imposing a nightly curfew and unjustly barring Muslims from public service positions. The city becomes ensnared in a web of surveillance, hovering helicopters a constant reminder of its transformed state, where xenophobia and isolationism have reached extreme levels. In a symbolic gesture of remembrance, massive balloons adorned with the faces of the victims rise high into the sky, gradually transforming the city into a floating entity, a haunting manifestation of its collective fear and grief. During her arduous 8-week recovery in the hospital, Petal finds herself plagued by nightmares, haunted by the harrowing memories of the attack. She withdraws from the world, struggling to interact with others without envisioning them engulfed in explosions. In a poignant plea addressed to Osama bin Laden, she bears her maternal anguish, yearning for him to understand the depth of her love for her lost son. Upon her release from the hospital, Petal seeks solace in the arms of Jasper, seeking comfort and companionship. However, Jasper's own conflicted feelings, torn between Petal and his affluent yet shallow girlfriend Petra, leave her disillusioned. It is in this moment of realization that Petal understands that relying on men to heal her deep-seated trauma is futile. She acknowledges, "I am a woman built on the wreckage of myself," and resolves to forge her own path to resilience and strength. Although the memories of the terrorist attack forever linger within Petal's consciousness, the relentless explosions and flames in her mind gradually diminish over time. As she reconstructs her life with newfound independence and self-forgiveness, Petal emerges from the ashes, embracing a future defined by her own strength and resilience. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.